Hello everybody, welcome to the Betta Fish News channel. My name is Tom Baxter. We're going to be going over snail eggs, what to do with mystery snail eggs in your tank. So if you please stay tuned to the end of the video, you're going to find out how you can actually download a handy guide of this video to see if you have any snail eggs and what to do in the situation. Snails are really interesting creatures, but it is kind of unnerving to see snails or eggs in your tank if you didn't install them. So are mystery snails harmful? Are any snails harmful? We're going to go over that a bit. This is a pretty common occurrence, even from veteran snail keepers, or tank keepers, sorry. We're going to focus on the blue mystery snail as one of the main snail eggs because they're quite a popular breed. These snails spend most of their time eating algae on the bottom of the tank, and they love to eat waste and things like that. So they are very good plant tank mate, very peaceful. They actually have another gill system. They have a tube where they can breathe in water or also in air. Some of them confuse them with apple snails, which are invasive species because they look the same, but an apple snail is much bigger. It can be as big as an apple. These mystery snails are quite resilient, and they are usually about 2 inches in diameter max. There's a golden mystery snail, blue mystery snail, black mystery snail, ivory white mystery snail, and albino mystery snail are the most common colors. So when you find snail eggs in your tank, you have a few different options, and it's probably smart to act immediately. Each have their own characteristics, each snail eggs, but they're easy to spot. They look like a little sack, transparent, in a clutch of eggs, so there'll be a few of them. The eggs that are fertilized are darker, meaning the yolks are growing, and unfertilized eggs won't change color, and they will rot after a few weeks. That means there won't be any eggs. So that's how to tell if they're fertile or not. The yolks will be darker. The most common ways to find them is they love to piggyback on leaves. Snails love plants, so they'll plant their eggs underneath the leaves, rocks or driftwood. So that's why you need to inspect toys and plants to see if there's any little eggs there. It's the Pomacea bridge C is their scientific name, from the Ampulardi family. These snails and mystery snails like to lay eggs on the sides, and we mentioned they have a great way of breathing. So there's different options when you find the hatchlings. You can let them hatch, use them for feeding, or dispose of them. So hatching is will change your ecosystem, but if you're having problems with algae or waste, it'll be a good addition. The problem is they could take the tank over. That's the biggest thing with snails, as they do breed quickly. They could make good feeding stock. If you have a pufferfish or loaches or even assassin snails, they will eat the baby snails. So if that's where you're into, then it would make a good addition if you set up your own tank for that. If you want to dispose of them, it is kind of sad, but many experts agree that you just need to put the snails in a freezer and they will hibernate and pass away. And this is the most humane way. If you want to round them all up, just put a lettuce leaf or another vegetable in the tank, and the snails have very good smelling, so they will come and rush it and you can grab them all out. Some people like to have different solutions to make sure snails don't come in their tank when they dip plants in different solutions like bleach, peroxide, salt, but nothing's 100%. There is a chance the baby eggs could go through. If you have snails and you want to keep them, or shrimp, make sure there's no copper in the water. So this means you may have to use filtered water, not tap water. Snails do like calcium, like kale and spinach. So that would be their diet. They're voracious eaters. They love plants, but when they're done eating the algae and waste, they might eat the plants. So you want to give them fish food, which is a good remedy. They like algae, biofilm pellets, algae wafers, and veggies like zucchini, spinach, kale, and cucumber. So the blue mystery snail is a really cool snail. Who knows, you might want to keep them. So really there's nothing to fear. Just make sure they don't take over and you act quickly. You can even quarantine them and grow them or dispose of them, but yeah, it's normal to have these snails and you shouldn't freak out too much. Thank you for watching. As mentioned, if you want to download this as a PDF guide, please visit our website, Betta Fish News Club and the main page, and you can join our mailing list, and we'll send you the PDF by request. Thank you very much.